Can you hear me? All right, so I just restarted the broadcast. Okay. Yoa. So I'm having trouble conceptualizing. Oh, we got her. It says one watching. Oh god. Guinevere did? We are back. Yay! So excited. Alright, so just trying to conceptualize what the purpose of expansion is. Like, it could be for more room in the base. It could be so we can put more stuff in the base, but in reality, what we really want right now is we really need an opportunity to catch like Argentavises and stuff. So optimally, we would actually have a viewing deck that would be for catching, and like super optimally, it would be high enough that wolves wouldn't be able to like jump up and kill me or the Argentavis while we were doing it, which is going to take a lot of planning because there has to be enough yeah, I think we're going to get there eventually, but what I'm thinking is if we have an elevated deck where we put an Argentavis trap, that's the first place to start. And then what we can do is we can actually... Ooh, I've got an idea. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Put an Argentavis trap on the roof. I think we need to start with actually just putting... We need more foundations in general, so... I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work. Okay. Okay, I'm probably going to have to... Okay. I'm going to want to have... Can't tell. I don't think that's hitting the ground. Yeah. So you have to like, everything has to get to be a proper foundation. You have to build out to the ground. Okay. So that's on the ground. Okay. Question is it going to allow me to build up higher if that's foundation. I think we're gonna have to build out here and then build above it too. Ugh, so much lag. Alright, so we're gonna go here, here, here. We want to come out as far as we can. I would actually like to come out. This is tough. Alright, so we need pillar support there. We want it there. Alright, so that is grounded. So it's all these like fun little like brain puzzles because there's rules to construction. And like any moment we could get totally fall in the water, have somebody kill off our one flying creature that we have, all that jazz. So I think that's a good start. Probably go a little further. What scares me about building that part of the platform is like it's really easy now for somebody to jump up on our deck, which is not really what we want. So we're actually creating more accessibility for wolves. So I'm going to try to work my way this way. Oof. Nuts. Sometimes it's hard to have like the perfect vision ahead of time. You just kind of got to feel it out. Whoa. Okay. And these pteranodons are pretty unwieldy to fly. Okay. So the idea is we're going to build some sort of a trap up here. And tough thing is like, yeah, I mean like now I'm going to have to put some sort of a wall on this side, I think. Or what we're going to have to do is just extend the whole thing out this way and then build it like a floor above this, which is maybe what I'm going to have to do. Yeah, so I think this is all going to be an extension of the bottom floor, and we'll maybe have to knock out that wall, come all the way out here, and we will have it 2 stories up. We'll build the trap deck. Or, I wonder if there's a way to turn this part into like a different type of trap for land animals. Christy, I'm having trouble envisioning this. Yeah. What? Yeah. I mean, we're kind of running low on building materials as it is. I guess the most urgent thing is that we get an Argentavis, right? It's not like there's Argentavis around right now anyway. I wonder if, like, I could lure one up the cliff. So yeah, so there's the, I think I see a Daeodons are the name for boars, by the way. If there's anything up here that we'd want to trap anyway. Those spiny things are called Kentrosauruses, and they're not very nice. And then I see wolves, I believe, to the left. Oh, and then we've got a Daeodon taking on some Kentrosauruses, I think, down here. And you'll see just Daeodons are just such badasses. They usually hunt in packs and they destroy everything. In this case, it looks like Kentrosauruses have it outnumbered. So they may end up killing it because it seems like the Daeodons have attacked so many things, one of them's already died. Okay. So the question I'm trying to answer is, I can shoot at, so I can shoot an Argentavis here, if it's safe, and then I can just go down and kite one up. Yeah, so, I mean, even now we could catch an Argentavis if we had a good trap. So we really just need to figure this out. Sounds like they're still fighting down there. Ooh, I think they finally killed the Daeodon. You can see wolves up that way. Oh, and I think I see a baby penguin. Aaron, avert your eyes. Penguin. I mean, Kairuku. What's the noisemaker in action? Oh, that's you. I can hear it on the live stream. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I literally, she crawled around the corner and I was getting coffee this morning and I came around and she was already standing. Chris, did you see the video of her standing at the piano? Did you see the video of her standing at the piano? No, the one that I sent this morning. She crawled around the corner when I was getting coffee and I came around the corner and she was just pulling herself up and she started playing the piano. Well, we've been doing it like several mornings in a row, and so she just like really wanted to go to the piano. I think Morgan played with her as well. Alright, I'm still looking for more Kairuku, because that's the whole point of us being up here. Oh, and then there's another really cool thing that is worth checking out, I would say. I will show you really quickly. Is up this hill. And then I'm going to have to figure out this base trap thingy that I'm trying to build. So let me show you up here. So yeah, back to the whole thing about the caves. It was a nice distraction for the penguin mutilation. Back to the thing about well, we were just eating it. It's just nature, but so the island was the map that we played on Moz. This is Ragnarok. So we haven't gone in any caves on Ragnarok yet. We're just kind of getting our footing. There's certain you need a lot to be able to survive the simplest of caves, and generally you need like the right tame for the right cave, and they all have different shapes and sizes. So the designers of the game are really smart. So like they won't allow you to bring like most caves. They'll make the ceilings and stuff too low, or they'll make the corridors too narrow, and there'll be lots of windy places you have to go through. This is somebody's base. As you can see, they're more sophisticated than we are. These are these like platform thingies. Actually, great for. I wonder what this is. Tech teleporter, blah blah blah. Okay, we don't. Anything that's tech means you have to be like incredibly advanced. You have to. I'll tell you what that means eventually. So like basically we need to figure out how to tame a series of different animals. So okay, let me tell you about this first. So there's these oil veins, and these people have found these oil wells in loot crates. And I'm not sure if these people are being nice, but this one says unlocked. And so that means we can get into it, and like this is so valuable I can't even describe it to you. So I'm going to take a little bit right now, but we've already got like too much to store. And like I'm telling you, you could play for like 12, 16, 22 hours to try to get oil, and it's almost impossible. And then like the fact that that is there is just a godsend. So speeds up our game quite a bit, because then we can use things like the fabricator that require oil, and we can actually ultimately generate electricity. So I do have a generator back at the other base that I need to place and get it set up. But this is pretty interesting. And the other oil rig is actually locked. So I think the person was just kind of nice. They put up two of them, and then one of them they kept locked for themselves. So they basically have infinite oil anyway. So the caves, like, you need to have exactly the right set of tames. So when we talk about taming an Argentavis, like, they can carry way, way more weight than a Pteranodon. And so in order to up more of the map to ourselves so we can carry enough to really relocate ourselves, right now we're kind of in that phase where we've locked down most of the good resources, which is awesome. Like a way to get to it. Silicon pearls that you saw me looking for earlier today were like the last key material. So now it's a lot of kind of like building out our infrastructure now that we have access to these materials. And at this point we're kind of at the phase where we need an Argentavis. And there's a lot of other animals that would be helpful as well. One of them is called a Megatherium, which is like a giant. It's technically like a giant sloth, but they are really good for caves. But they're also too big for some caves. Not nearly as big as the T-Rex, but they're still quite large. You would love it. It's like the cutest thing you've ever seen. It looks like a big bear sloth. You can Google what a Megatherium looks like, and like there's a lot of images of it. So that's the idea. And then the other thing we need to do is get what's called a baryonyx. A baryonyx is like, it looks like an alligator like walking on its hind legs essentially, but it's way, way larger. It's got a long snout. It's great, and it's really good underwater and above water, and it can actually paralyze things underwater by using a tail whip. And it's super slim. It's like a very narrow creature, so it can get through most corridors. I still got to figure out this design. Oof, and there is a red. Okay, we're gonna go for that. I don't know. I didn't actually just leap up, so that's a little scary. I'm gonna go in here and try to dump some weight real quick. And I'm gonna go for that red loot crate thing. Because those are game changers. Like, the stuff you find in those things can really open up the game for you. Alright. Christy, that's really pretty. Alright, so we're gonna go after this red loot crate. It's just rare to see them in the middle of the day, which makes it way less dangerous because you can see what's around it, but my guess is that there's like a pack of wolves, a pack of Daeodons, something around it that's going to make it really challenging to get to. I'm going to fly quickly and then take a little rest up ahead of this. Ooh, it looks like my food may be low. Oh, blue one is my favorite. The blue what? Oh, you got pictures of these. Got it. Alright, so now I'm letting my stamina recharge. These mammoths are herbivores, so unless I attack it, they're really good defenders, by the way. They're not super easy to tame, but if you can pull it off. Okay, yeah, there's definitely some Daeodons around here. Hoping they're below here, below the actual, just kind of on a ridge, so maybe that I'm a little bit buffered here. Oof, yeah, we're still got battles going on between mammoths and Daeodons. Oh, yeah. Alright, looks like they're preoccupied. Yeah, so I was relatively safe here. Just kind of curious what is over here. Oh, you see that waterfall? That's a really pretty area back there. It gets so stunning. Actually another... Christy, I think there's actually 2 Kairuku areas. And you see the little snowflake in the bottom right. Even though I've got a ton of fortitude and really warm armor, getting up this, the higher you get, the colder it's going to get. So pretty soon it's going to turn into an ice cube. And when it turns into an ice cube, you start to die essentially fast. Christy, I think we would have to be like composers ourselves to trainers to be a composer. What's that? Are you dying? Yeah, you're starting to dehydrate. Oh, you wanted to see a sloth, Aaron. I think these are sloths right here. Yep, those are 2 Megatherium right there. So that's what I really want. And then you can see there's a lot of stuff. The smaller ones to the left there are called Calicotherium. You tame those with beer, believe it or not, in the game. That's the only thing that tames them. Yeah, but we really want one of those Megatheriums. So not exactly sure how I'm going to pull that off yet, but... Christy, I'm almost envisioning like a lower level trap and then an upper level trap. And the lower level trap, I'm just trying to figure out like how that's gonna work. So the lower level, ideally the lower level trap would actually allow, like we could try to kite a Megatherium down here. With the colorful feet, okay. Yeah, I would love to get a Megatherium. That would allow us to start going into caves. I think. It would have to be an easy cave though. Yeah, usually for ice caves it requires a Yutyrannus, which is that like feathery, it's a feathery version of a T-Rex. You can hear the cave. See what I got from the red loot crate. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm still processing it. Holy shit. What? Wow. What does that percentage say? 164? Holy shit. That is a item right there. And of course I got a fridge, even though I've already built one. And I've already used it, got bought the Engram for it. But you can build a fridge with this, Christy. And then this is an actual Pachyrhinosaurus saddle. Okay, but this. So, do you know what a compound bow is by chance? I forgot what level they are. I want to say they're like a level 85, 86, and we're on level 76. And not only is it an engram to build it, so you don't have to spend money on it, spend engram points, but it's like at least 10 levels higher than we are, and these levels come slowly. Not only that, but it's also a journeyman, which means it's like 100. It's 64% more effective than one that we would be able to build from buying the engram points. So, in a word, in a nutshell, it's a really good find. Christy, are you hearing that? It's like, it's better than, so to put it in perspective, it's higher level than an assault rifle, like way higher level. And I forgot what they're like so great at. But they pierce any armor for sure, so. I mean, the challenge here is that it requires 543 cementing paste, which would be 2,200 chitin, for keratin, and then it's also, if you're wondering about how many penguins that is going to be to kill, 687 polymer. So that's like 50 penguins, maybe? Alright. Alright, storm's blowing in. Whoa. A little dangerous there. Alright, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna get wild animals trapped here, because the problem is there's like a natural boundary, which is good for defense, but it's not great for luring animals over. I'm thinking either way, I'm gonna have to take them down and up this way. Yep. Well, these are not penguins, Aaron. These are kairuku. Very different. Incredibly different. They may look like penguins, but they're not. Okay, so we're gonna need how we're gonna do this. We can make this an Argentavis trap right now, I think. Or pretty close to it. Or I wonder if a Megatherium would fit inside a Dino Gate. I have to be very precise. Ah. Jeez. Alright. So I'm going to have to do a quick Google search on whether that could work. right, so I think that if we we build out a little bit more, and then we want the Argentavis trap to be kind of faced this way. Actually, I think this is tough. Gotta be like almost at an angle. Back to here. Yeah, I think it would work for both creatures. So what if we make it just a multi-trap here? I think we could do that. Okay. So I shoot it from here, or I kite it around here. It comes in through here, or it comes in through this side as well. I think that could work. Or if I put it at an angle across here, could work too. Well, it's kind of ghetto, but it's the best I can come up with. Well, this is where we need you to be in the game. I'm sure you could help us orchestrate a trap that would trap either a Megatherium or an Argentavis. You can use any of these materials. So these are all the engrams, by the way, that you can buy, and so that's how many points they cost. But you can use like stone fence foundations, all kinds of crazy shit. So every time you level up, you can access another one of these sets of engrams. And so we're level 27, or I'm level 76, and I'll be able to access whatever this is. I think it's a holoscope on level 77. Oh, this is the composite bow, so you can get it on 79. That was the thing that I just got. But it's a super good one. Alright, well, it's getting to nighttime. I'm going to probably need to take a little bit of a break here. So I'm going to take about a 15-minute break. You guys are welcome to do whatever, but I'm going to go ahead and shut off the audio for a little bit.